everyone, Mama Mike here, and today is a quick video. These are my impressions of Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World for the Nintendo 3DS, and of course that includes the Poochy amiibo, and I'll talk about that as well and what functionality that has in the game. Starting off, this game is just so cute. The story is very fun and imaginative. Of course, this isn't a very deep or complex story, but it's enough to motivate you throughout the game. Some of the Yoshis have been turned into balls of yarn, and you need to rescue them and put them all back together. It's a very charming little story, and like I said, it's enough to motivate you to go through the game, complete all the levels, and have something that you're working towards. Talking about the look of this game, it is just so cute. I fell in love with it on Wii U. I loved the crafting elements of this game, all of the different types of fabric and the beads, all of those different little elements that they have peppered in. This game, the look of it is just so imaginative, and I really love hanging out in this world. It's just so cute, so lively and colorful, and there's a lot of variety in the game world. You have some levels that are food themed and things look like cookies and biscuits, and then you've got other worlds that look like jungles and forests or deep scary caves. There's a lot of variety of the enemies too. This game is just variety, and I really never got sick of playing it. So on top of all the visual interest that this game has got two modes, classic mode or mellow mode. In mellow mode, you have the Poochy pups, which are just adorable, and they will help you to find secrets. They'll also act as your balls of yarn so you never run out, and they will help you to tackle enemies. So playing in mellow mode actually is a real treat if you're doing collectibles hunting, because they do help you find, if you've gone through a level 3 times and you just can't find that last collectible, before you use a guide, just put on the Poochy pups and see if they can help you find that collectible. It's really fun to do it that way, and it really does help rather than looking through a guide. If you're stuck on one collectible, just use those. During the course of the game and beating various stages, you'll unlock badges that you can use to help you during tricky moments in the game. There are tons of different badges that you can earn. A really cool feature of those is that you can activate them at any time during a level, and then you can have it help you out to finish the level if you get stuck on a certain part. So an example of those is there's one that if you fall in a pit, you just jump back out. There's another one where if you hit lava, you don't take damage. So maybe you get halfway through a world and you're just having a really hard time getting past a certain part of it. Activate one of those badges. They do cost gems, but sometimes they'll have a mode where it says everything's free, and then you can really try them out and have fun with it. And these are really helpful if you are just doing a collectibles run after you beat the game, or after you've beat a level a couple times, you really just want to get those collectibles. Using the badges helps you to get through the levels a lot faster. Something that I really love about this game is that the collectibles actually have a purpose, and you really do want to collect them. So first you have pencil badges, and those allow you to get more and more crafting materials so that you can create your own Yoshis and play as them. And that's a really fun part of the game that I enjoyed quite a bit and spent a lot of time on. Another one is smiley daisies. If you collect all of those in a world, and there are 6 worlds, you'll get a bonus stage in that world if you collect all of the daisies in each stage. And that adds a lot of playtime to your game. And collecting all 5 Wonder Wool in a stage will knit a Yoshi back together so you can then play as them as well. And when you get 100% on the level, that's when you'll get a gold star marked on that level. It's just a really good feeling to see that. I almost forgot to mention as well that if you finish a stage with all 5 of the smiley daisies that are present in that stage, you will get a Poochy Gold Rush, and then that means that during one of the Poochy levels, you get a lot more gems that you can spend later. All the gems are gold, and then they're worth more, and then at the end of the stage you get a lot more money paid out to you. Another thing to love about this game is the sound design. It's fantastic. The enemies, the Yoshis, just the different sound effects as you bounce on things or hit different textures of things. It is fantastic, it is superbly done, and it's just really something special. While you play this game, the music is light and cheerful, but then you'll get literally cheered on for doing things. There will be clapping noises if you find collectibles and things like that. The game is just cheering you on and pushing you ahead to keep doing better and to keep getting more gems, more collectibles. It's really fun and it just adds such a cheerfulness to this game. It kept me motivated to power through the levels that really challenged me, and you do feel this real sense of accomplishment at the end. You can quickly change between the 6 worlds using the tabs that are at the lower screen on the 3DS, so while it doesn't take very long to just run through each level to get to the next world, it is a lot faster to use the tab system, and that makes this game really great for bringing it on the go or for times when you don't have a lot of time to play. You'll just have so much more time using the little shortcuts that the game provides you. There's also a Poochy button on the lower screen at all times so you can quickly get to the Poochy hut, and that is where you have all of the Poochy stages, and those have various missions. You run through the stage once to get a handle of it, and then it'll give you your missions of what you need to do, which usually includes getting a certain score, maybe popping a certain number of balloons in the stage, and then something that's stage specific. And those are really fun, and they're actually a great challenge. It took me quite a few tries to get all 3 missions completed on each stage, and they're a very welcome change of pace in the game. Not that I got sick of playing this game, but maybe I did get stuck on a hard Yoshi level. I could go play a Poochy level and then go back to the Yoshi level. And speaking of Poochy, let's talk about the Poochy amiibo, which came with the edition of the game that I purchased, and you got a really good look at him during my unboxing of this game. But the Poochy amiibo does add to this game. If you're playing a regular Yoshi level and you tap in the Poochy amiibo either with the amiibo reader write accessory, and that's for if you have the original 3DS like I do, or if you have the new 3DS, you can just tap the amiibo right on the lower screen and it'll read it. But you can tap him in during a regular level and then suddenly you have Poochy to help you out in that level, or you can use him during the Poochy levels themselves, and it'll add a time attack challenge to that level. And if you complete the time attack challenge, then you'll get a new skin for Poochy that you can play as. And that just adds so much more. I knew that there was variety for the Yoshis in terms of look. I didn't know that we'd get alternate Poochy skins as well. The name of this game really is variety. There's so much in this game that you can do in terms of the various actions that you do and the look of the stages that you play in. This is a game that you really never get sick of looking at because the look of it is changing and you learn new mechanics and ways to play with each world that you play through. There are 2 boss stages in each world, and each of those is a unique challenge to figure out how to beat the boss. And the stage leading up to the boss fight is definitely more challenging than the regular stages. These aren't head-scratchingly hard, but they are a unique challenge, like I said, and you do feel pretty smart when you figure out how to beat the boss. Overall, Poochy and Yoshi's Woolly World is a wonderful game for the 3DS, and it is just a very clever and well done game. If you played this on the Wii U and you're looking to play it again, or even if you missed out on it completely but you're looking for a new 3DS game, I highly recommend it, and I do definitely recommend getting the Poochy amiibo to go with it if you're interested in those time attack modes in the Poochy stages. But it really is just a wonderful game. It's a joy to play and it feels so at home on the 3DS. It's the perfect game to bring on the go, to play a little here and there, or to binge on completely. I really do recommend this game. It will put a smile on your face and it is a very high replay value with all of the collectibles, bonus stages, and Poochy levels combined. There's so much in this game to play and it is a very fun experience. So let me know in the comments below if you have played this game and if you have the Poochy amiibo to go with it. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!